Hi, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to give a little bit of a warning at the beginning of this. I'm going to be talking about family loss and grief and death and things like that. If those are things that trigger you, you might want to skip this video. I didn't intend to make a part 2 to yesterday's video vlog, but here it is. Make sure you stay to the end of this. There's a really great photo collage that I did that I would really like you to watch. So I'm not saying watch to the end because I want the views. I'm saying watch to the end because I did like a little tribute to someone I lost. Please stay for that. Thanks. I'll see you in the next one. Good morning. It's early. How are you? I don't know how I am. First off, before you watch this, if you haven't watched the video that I uploaded at midnight last night, which you probably haven't, unless you were weird like me and stay up all night, have insomnia, but you probably haven't watched it, please go watch that first. I'm going to drop a little card. You might want to watch that one before you watch this. I'm not trying to push that video. It's just this video won't make as much sense because this is something that just happened literally an hour ago, way after I recorded that video yesterday. This is a little bit of a continuation of that. So I didn't expect the news I got this morning. The day was starting out great because I woke up early. I don't want to rush to get my vaccine today. I want to have plenty of time. I'm going to run a couple errands before that just in case I do feel a little woozy or sick afterwards, which I probably will. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. My brain's just scrambled right now. It's all over the place. It'll make sense in a minute. Bear with me. So you know when you wake up and everything's going really well, I had my coffee. Pretty much all my morning chores are done. I can kind of slow down just a little bit. I'm sipping my coffee and there's a message on my phone from my brother that my cousin Mary was found and passed away. Mary and I had a really cool cousin bond. She was my mom's goddaughter, and my mom and Mary were very close. I know they had a lot of discussions that no one will ever know about now. Mary just took with her. And I actually wanted to talk to Mary over the last few weeks, but she's been having some really bad health issues and she had a lot of chronic pain. So I didn't want to bother her because I saw on her Facebook that she was having a really hard time. I was going to message her and say, hey, you know, when and if you're feeling better, do you want to chat about my mom? I knew she would have so many insights about my mom that I probably didn't know. I'm shocked that now Mary's gone. And it's not just she's gone and now I can't ask her about my mom. It's not that. I have been following her on Facebook. Mary took up photography, I think is kind of just something to do because she can't do a lot. I never really hung out with Mary a lot. I was always with her younger brothers because Rob and Greg were more similar in my age. She gave me 2 gifts, and the gifts that she gave me, one is a Czechoslovakian glass bowl, and it is right here in my living room, prominently displayed. It's something that I can't believe in all these years and decades, I've never broken it, if you know me. I always joke I can't have nice things. This thing has moved with me 3 times to 3 new homes with me, and I've never broken it somehow. I hope I didn't just jinx it. Oh my God, if it breaks, I'll cry. It's really beautiful. Wait, I'm going to go get it. Her dad was Czechoslovakian, my Uncle Lou, so she got me this bowl. See that gorgeous turquoise color? Isn't it like so pretty? This is Czechoslovakian glass. And that meant a lot to her because her dad passed away really way too soon, my Uncle Lou. And she gave me this as a gift, kind of from her, part of her heritage with her dad. I spent the most formative years of my life at my Aunt Rita's house with Mary and my cousins. My mom would kind of drop us off there. She would have a little break and we would hang out at Aunt Rita's all day. My Aunt Rita always made me sandwiches. I have so many really cool memories of being there. She always had like a craft table and we would sit and do crafts and things and artsy stuff. So we were always with the cousins. Mary I didn't see as much because she was older. She's my oldest brother, Bob's age, roughly in there. She's more that little generation. And then I am closer in age to her, Mary's brothers, Rob and Greg. This is all really confusing, isn't it? I'm sorry I'm all over the place. I'm talking about her. I mean, like she's still here because I feel like she can't possibly be gone. I literally was just looking at her Facebook photos a week or 2 ago, and she was talking about how she was having a really hard time with chronic pain and a lot of things going on with her. And then I get this text at 7:30 this morning that she passed away. Seriously, I had to read it like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, this can't be right. I mean, she's not that old. I mean, she was, I believe, in her 60s. She's not that old. She had the most beautiful Facebook post. It almost looked like there was a stage. Her brothers, they had set up lights and a little backdrop and everything, and they actually performed. My cousins are all very musical. They play guitar and they sing, and that's another thing we have in common. They're all musicians, artistic, creative musical family. Mary was doing hobby photography that was just stunning. She just mainly did landscapes, what she could see out her windows and outside, and beautiful sunset photos and flowers and nature. So, she was that kind of person. Nature, flowers, sunsets, sky, stars. A beautiful soul. It always killed me that she was in so much pain because she was just such a great person. It's like, why does this stuff happen to all the best people? And then all the worst people out there are rewarded with millions of dollars and they become influencers and famous. They seem to get like everything. And then there's just somebody who's like the most gentle soul, loving person in the world who just gets dealt a shit hand. And it's not just her, it's so many people. I think the reason I'm making this, I just need to talk to my camera, and anyone who's listening, thank you for listening. I feel like kind of sick to my stomach right now because I feel like, what is going on? Is it just me, or does it feel like all the best people are going first? You know what I mean? I want to say like the star children of my family are all going first. And I don't mean like star children like the stars of the show. I mean like star children. There's something, those people who there's just something about them where you're like, they're magical. They're not only do they seem magical and special on some like otherworldly level, like very spiritual, very deep, so loving, so compassionate. They always think about everybody else above themselves. They're just on this other level. We're kind of all the black sheep too, a little bit. My mom was kind of the black sheep for sure, which I know about her a little more than other people. I'm definitely a black sheep. My brother Walt, there was something so unique about him. And I'm not saying there's nothing unique about anyone else in my family. I mean, everybody can agree there's just something about him. His drive, his determination, everything he did. And his daughter is just really special. I don't know. Am I making any sense? You know what I mean? Like, just meet those people who you're like, you're a magical unicorn. So the magical unicorns of my family all seem to be taken first. First my brother, then my mom, my cousin Gerard, Mary's brother. Danny died. I think I was between 8 and 10 years old. I don't remember, but he was 12. And he was my closest cousin. He was my best friend. We were just inseparable. We did everything together. And his dad was my godfather. My Uncle Jerry passed away last October. He was Danny's dad, my godfather, and also my mom's closest sibling as far as Rita and Jerry and my mom were like this. They just were like three peas in a pod, three musketeers. My mom came from a family of 7, I think 7 or 9. I lost count. Anyway, she had a big family, but those three were like the closest. Uncle Jerry, and for some reason, when he left, I thought, because I was worried my mom wouldn't go too far after him. And I haven't said that to anybody, but that was the first feeling I got. It was like Uncle Jerry, then my mom, now my cousin Mary. It made no kind of sense. And there were like 3 of the most unique people in the family. It sucks no matter when it happens, and at different times of your life it's traumatic in different ways. And I think the thing that really is scaring me about the fact that Mary's gone is I literally have been kind of peeking in on Facebook to see how she's doing. I had intended to talk to her about my mom, say, hey, how are you doing? Because I know how close you were. But she was dealing with so many health struggles, and I knew she was even having trouble just getting online. So it's one of those things, like, I don't want to bother her. And now I wish I would have bothered her because now she's gone. So I'm kind of pissed. It's not fair. I'm not saying it's not fair to me. It's not fair to her. I mean, she didn't get to talk to me. Not that I didn't get to talk to her. I'm not being selfish about it. It's like, why her? Why now? Why? And I just had this existential dread, like, am I next? There's this invisible thread between all of the people I've lost and me. The family is really huge, but all of us, Danny, Gerard, Mary, my mom, Uncle Jerry, me, my brother Walt, there's this really strange invisible thread that really connected all of us. It scares the crap out of me because I feel like, why am I still here? Like, when am I going to go? Am I just going to like drop dead? What the hell? I mean, I'm getting kind of freaked out now. My first thought is, what is my family cursed? I mean, did somebody curse us? Do we piss someone off? It's weird. I don't know. So I'm just kind of rambling and ranting, I know, but it's just stuff that goes through your mind. I just wanted to share it. Not just because I wanted to share it, but because, like, am I the only one who feels like this? Do you guys go through this? I don't know. This is the first loss when I saw that Mary died. The first loss that I said, oh my God, am I next? what is even going on? It's the first time I felt scared for my own mortality, which is really weird, especially after the video I just made yesterday. I'm not even going to call it a wake-up call because I hate that. I already had enough wake-up calls. I don't need any more wake-up calls. That's not what this is. But if you have somebody who you've been wanting to talk to and you think, I don't want to bother them, go bother them. Go bother them today. Bother them yesterday. Bother them tomorrow. Don't wait. Now I have regrets that I didn't reach out to my cousin. I didn't get to tell her. As much as I lost my mom, I knew she lost her godmother and I knew how close she was to my mom. People always want answers. They're like, why is this person gone? What happened? I didn't even think that when I saw Mary died. I didn't even think like, how? Why? I just put, oh my God. That's all I could text to my brother, OMG. If I look like I'm in shock, I'm in shock. I know there's like stages of grief and everything. Right now, I can't even feel any grief because I'm just in shock. It's weird. I have 3 brothers now and I never had a sister. Mary was pretty much the closest thing to an older sister as far as growing up. She was the coolest. I always looked up to her. She was hilarious. She had the same dry, sarcastic sense of humor that a lot of people were like, is she mean or really sarcastic? She had a really biting sense of humor like my mom and my Aunt Rita. So Mary, wherever you are, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? So I'm gonna go. I still have a lot to do, and now I'm not gonna cry. So go call or email or text or talk to somebody who you wanted to talk to and you were gonna talk to. Do it before they're gone, because you just never know. There might not be a tomorrow. What was the Groundhog Day quote? There might not be a tomorrow. There wasn't one today. I love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of yourself and each other. Go hug your mom and your cousins and your siblings. Cherish everybody in your life. I feel like my family is dropping like flies. Friends and family. 4 losses since last September for me. 4 really close losses. Seriously, what the hell? I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. I'm very resilient. Take care. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. I love you. Somebody cares about you. Pass it on. Pay it forward. Go care about others. Bye.